I will say this, and people probably be mad at me.
Again?
As a man who had nothing when he was married, I did not get a prenup. And I would not change that. I do believe that all athletes, all entertainers, anyone who feels like they have a certain amount of earning power should sign a prenup. And here's why. I think you should sign it not only to protect each person, but to make sure that each person is taken care of in the way that they should be for what they contributed. Most people, right, before you get married, it's the most optimistic you are about your relationship future. It's the happiest you are about the relationship future. It's the most you love that person and how bright that future could be. What better time would there be to say, because I love you this much, I want to make sure if things don't go right in a certain way, I can take care of you.
Prenup or no prenup? We could go that lane more than that. What you thinking? Got that divorce talking,
right?
He going through PTSD at this point.
He should have had a prenup.
For what?
He should have had a prenup.
Why?
Just in case.
In what? In case of what?
In case it don't go right.
What? So you gonna wear a helmet in here just in case the ceiling falls?
I'm gonna wear a gas mask in here just in case.
Open ass. OAS.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's a helmet in case the ceiling falls. It doesn't, and it can be pretty fair. It can be something that sets her up and the kids for life, of course. But he's playing with half.
But have you ever heard this? Some people don't mind getting divorced because if I get divorced from she only gonna get half. Staying with her, she getting it all. And I've seen that before where you've been in a relationship where they're stealing all your energy, all your joy, and all the money because she got access to everything. So divorce becomes a good outlet because you're gonna get half. I've seen people smiling through divorce, like, take half this stuff. I don't give a damn because you with me is taking all of what I need.
I think when it comes to the young lady, she does have like different things that have transpired for me as a dad. If that was my son, I would definitely be concerned about. I think there's other ways you could protect his assets, but I definitely would think he should look in the direction of protecting his assets. Maybe not with a prenup, but there's other things you could do these days.
Yeah, they'll try to hit you with that shit. Why I get a prenup? If you really love me. If you really love me, sign the prenup. What you here for? If you here for love, just sign this joint and you don't get none of my money because the love is free. What you need? What are we doing here? I'm not signing, I mean, do what you want, Travis. That's up to you. I'm not signing a prenup unless Shorty getting as much money as I get, or more than me. If you're not getting more than me, you have to sign a prenup. It just works like that for me. I don't get it. I don't know why love needs to be defined by a piece of paper. Why we can't just be love each other and do paperwork got to do with it. Look at Remy and Pat. Shit going crazy all weekend over that, man. Shit, wow, my nigga. All because of this piece of paper. They was black love. Now, I'm not taking nobody's side. Remy's my friend and Pap's my friend. I don't have a side in this. All because of some paper, shit is messy all weekend. Remy pulling out pawn shop receipt, talking about her Cartier bracelet is missing. Pap talking about he knocked the nigga out that she dating. This has been a mess all weekend. You know why? Because of this piece of paper. Your girlfriend or boyfriend, just leave. And I know Squad is right. You ain't staying that long to where you think you live here. They'll run that too, fellas. Don't get caught up in that. Try and kick her out, and it's been 8 months, and now she got squatters' rights and all that shit. Yo, get that 10-day joint, go home for 10 and come back for 10 if you really like her. Because at the end of the day, it's too many laws for the person without the money.
I'll say this. I think there's nothing wrong with signing a prenup. And I think paperwork and contracts, as uncomfortable as they are, prevent problems later. And I say that in business too, right? Signing contracts, no matter how uncomfortable they are, prevents fallout later. So I have no problem with people who sign prenup. I don't think it's wrong to do it. I personally had no desire to do it. I can't say that I would be cool with a prenup under any marital circumstance, but in my particular circumstance, I felt good with it. I felt comfortable with it. But again, I don't think I'm right and other people are wrong. Again, everybody should do it.
It's a case by case basis.
Yeah, it's a case by case basis. I felt comfortable. I felt comfortable with a couple things. My wife and I have been together on and off for a long stretch of time.
Okay.
And I felt like a lot of the moves that I made were based on her wisdom and her advice. I felt like a lot of the success I had was based on things that she told me. So I felt like there was a way that I felt like she was entitled to some of the stuff that I had. So, and I knew that whatever we had after we got together, she deserved. So for me, in my case, a prenup,
She was already contributed to.
yeah, I felt like she earned it. So for my case, it didn't make sense to me.
What do you think about Travis Hunter and his babe, getting married? What does Jadakiss think about that?
I wish him the best. I wish him much success in the NFL and much success in marriage.
I just don't believe these days in true love no more. So I don't believe.
You don't believe in true love?
I don't believe in true love no more like that. Meaning that back in the days, the love our parents had, or the love the last sprinkle of love we had, is different now. So now
Everything's microwave.
no, everything's a business agreement.
No, it's not. They're not that bright. They book smart and they athletic. When it comes to
They not love
about
smart?
the y'all, yeah, because they gym rats. They've been in the gym or the field or the classroom. They haven't been on Broadway.
The census is God bless Travis Hunter, but my common sense say this won't end right. He's gonna end
No
a lot
prenup.
poorer. No prenup. This ain't gonna end right.
Love who you love. If that's your queen and you riding with her, I respect it. Ain't nobody here to knock love, but understand, love doesn't mean ignore what's real out here. Ignore the noise if you want, but know this, that noise, it comes from people who've seen it all fall apart. They ain't always hating, sometimes they're just trying to save you the pain. Don't ignore common sense. You worked your whole life to get that bag, to change your family's future, and one mistake, one blind decision can put all of that at risk. Be smart.